Now he'll throw with Brady. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Hey, check it. 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3 down, 72. Check. Go. Check it. Reload.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Watson on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 58 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14, Patriots 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Wait, that 53! 55!
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Sugar, sugar! All right, here we go! Hey, check it!
On first down, Brady. And they're He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Check it, reload. Hey, check it. Ozzy.
After the sack on first down, Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Check 52. Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, hey.
To throw, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On second and 10, Brady. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll make it third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Hey, 66. Hey, go 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw is Watson. He's going to fire one deep over them. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
13, fellas, 13, watch 13.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Check cross. Alert flag.
Hey, go 66. 72.
Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Ben Watson, incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we got to get this stop here. Hey, 66. Let's go on. No, 66. Hold 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And, folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's
DeAndre Hopkins. He's all alone. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. His second touchdown of the night, and the Texans have broken the tie. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Texans 21, Patriots 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, but their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady gives to Michelle. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Wait, 20.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check.
Shadow.
They'll run on first down. White. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, 27 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, pardon me, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Back at the 22-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And avoids the contact by sliding. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
On 1st down, it's Miller. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Check three.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run on first down. Miller trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. The Texans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Right, set. Shadow. Round 80. Round 80. It's a safety cream.
He's back to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the